Southern Hospitality Season 4, Episode 1 Recap. Charleston is back open for business, and the mess arrived early. If you thought the drama at Republic Lounge in Charleston was going to calm down after last season, let me stop you right there. Season 4 of Southern Hospitality walked in like a drunk friend at 2 a.m., loud, messy, and ready to start problems before anyone even ordered a drink. Episode 1 wastes absolutely no time getting back to the chaos, reminding us why this show has quietly become one of Bravo's most entertaining guilty pleasures. The formula is simple: young people, nightlife jobs, big egos, alcohol, and friendships that collapse faster than a cheap bar stool. And the premiere proves one thing immediately: nobody learned anything from last season. The Republic crew returns, with old beef. The episode kicks off with everyone returning to Republic Lounge, the glamorous Charleston nightclub run by boss lady Leva Bonaparte. On paper, everyone is supposed to be working together again. In reality, the friendships are hanging by a thread thinner than a cocktail straw. The main tension this episode revolves around Emmy, Will, Brad, and TJ, who clearly still haven't gotten over last season's drama. It's the kind of tension where people say they're moving on, but they also roll their eyes every time the other person breathes. And let's be honest, this group does not know how to move on from anything. At one point Emmy is loudly on the phone talking about all the drama, including Will's struggles and the fallout from last season. The problem: she's doing this in a place where everybody can hear her. You know how reality shows go. Someone overhears something, someone gets offended, someone else adds gasoline to the fire, and suddenly a simple conversation turns into a full reality TV meltdown. We are literally minutes into the season and already the drama is bubbling. A new guy walks in, and the energy changes. Every reality show needs a new character to shake things up, and this season introduces Justin, a new VIP host at Republic. Justin enters the group like someone who knows he's walking into a house where everybody already hates each other. Joe Bradley is mostly absent this season, so Justin is stepping into a role that could either make him the peacekeeper, or the next villain. And if reality TV has taught us anything, it's that new cast members rarely arrive quietly. You can already feel the cast sizing him up, wondering whether he's cool, shady, or just another guy trying to get screen time. Give it 3 episodes and someone will accuse him of stirring the pot. Bookmark that. Molly returns, and brings the chaos. Now let's talk about the moment that really set the tone for the season. Molly. Between seasons, Molly had been fired from Republic. Normally that would mean moving on, finding another job, and staying away from the drama. But this is reality TV, and logic doesn't exist here. Molly shows up at the club anyway. Immediately the tension rises because her relationship with several cast members, especially Lake, is already shaky. What starts as a conversation quickly turns into a petty argument that feels less like adults resolving conflict and more like middle school lunchroom drama. At one point Molly basically dismisses Lake's feelings and throws out a line that sounds like something straight out of a reality TV insult handbook, telling her to go back to kindergarten. Yes, kindergarten. That's when Michaels jumps in, defending Lake and escalating the situation even further. Suddenly the argument goes from shady comments to actual threats of banning Molly from the club. He even threatens to call the police if she doesn't leave. At this point you can practically hear Bravo producers whispering in the background. Don't stop filming. Leva steps in like the exhausted boss. Eventually Leva Bonaparte has to step in and calm the whole situation down. You can tell she's reached that stage of management where she's not even surprised anymore. She looks at the group like a principal who has already broken up the same fight 15 times. Her message is clear: Republic is a business, and banning customers because of personal drama is not exactly great for the brand. But you can also tell she knows this group thrives on chaos. It's practically part of the job description at this point. Running a nightclub full of reality TV personalities is basically like hosting a weekly family reunion where everyone secretly hates each other. The friend group is completely divided. By the end of the premiere episode, the friend group looks more fractured than ever. You've got Team Emmy and Will, trying to move forward but still carrying resentment. Then there's Team Brad and TJ, who clearly haven't forgotten anything that happened last season. And then you have everyone else standing awkwardly in the middle, pretending they're neutral while quietly picking sides. The vibe feels very similar to early Vanderpump Rules, when friendships were constantly shifting and nobody could go one night without an argument. The difference here is that Charleston nightlife has its own flavor, equal parts Southern charm and late-night chaos. Why this show works. One reason Southern Hospitality keeps viewers hooked is because the drama feels surprisingly real. These people actually work together, depend on each other professionally, and share the same social circles. So when someone gets into an argument, it's not just a storyline. It affects their job, their friendships, and their ability to survive another shift at Republic without throwing a drink. That pressure cooker environment is exactly what reality TV producers dream of. Final thoughts on the premiere. If episode 1 is any indication, season 4 of Southern Hospitality is about to be loud, chaotic, and extremely entertaining. The premiere delivered. Unresolved grudges, petty arguments, a new cast member shaking things up, a fired employee showing up anyway, threats to call the police, and a nightclub boss trying to keep everything from exploding. In other words, the perfect Bravo cocktail. The biggest question going forward is whether these friendships can survive another season of gossip, jealousy, and alcohol-fueled confrontations. But if we're being honest, nobody watches reality TV for healthy communication and emotional maturity. We watch for the messy moments. And if the premiere taught us anything, it's that the mess has only just begun.